3rd and 10. Davidson 35% on third downs against the premier third down defense in the conference. Cleland scans. Cleland has an open man. Langston Green rumbles to the end zone. 19 yards. And one win Davidson leads 23rd ranked Presbyterian. The offense stays out there. Saj the car, there he is. 154 away from his first conference win. A guy who got his first coaching job by emailing over 150 colleges. Here he is, first year D1 head coach, a yard away from an upset win. Frazier, hands, first down, Brody Berg. Here we go. College football at its best. Rivalry, ball game on the line. Engelhardt fires, sails, intercepted. Dominic Njoku. Saj the car will go for it. The 34-year-old head coach rolling the dice. Davidson on the doorstep of a two-score edge against nationally ranked Presbyterian. 4th and goal. Cleland. Sharon open. Touchdown. No one near him. Davidson gets a stop here. The Wildcats would get good field position with still 2 timeouts left. 4th and 5. We'll see if they just try to draw him off sides.
Maybe. Good call. Be careful if you D-line.
They will go for it. Nankeel fires, batted away, intercepted. Dominic Njoku inside the 40. The first time a San Diego quarterback's been picked off all season, and Davidson in business with 7 seconds left. Presbyterian has been dominant this season. In uncharted territory right now, the 23rd ranked Blue Hose teeing off half number 2, down by 8 points to 1-8 Davidson in the battle for the 1919 Cup, a rivalry game of the PFL as A.J. Adams watches the Jet Jackson kick sail into the end zone. And here comes the Davidson offense, which has yet to put together a long, sustained drive.
And think about if they can unlock that here in the second half, what that does for this entire football team. But it's got to start on this drive. Coulter Cleland has done a good job throughout the course of this game so far of managing the offense, playing within it, and doing what he's asked. But when he has to make a play off schedule, is he able to take advantage and make that play?
Davidson seeking its first conference win of the Saj the Car era. Also its first ranked win since 2021. Halfway home and doing that. First play of the third quarter is a Mason Sharon handoff. Picks up about 5 yards. Sharon now with 70 yards, nearly double his season average.
Certainly something that we were accustomed to seeing Mason Sharon do in years past, but in a much different offense. Today, he's turned back the clock a little bit, gotten back to running the football hard with some tenacity, and his offensive linemen have done a great job at the line of scrimmage of allowing him to get some clean lanes to run through.
Nick Rinaldi, the motion man. Again, it's Sharon who plows ahead, picks up a couple, and Sharon getting extended run today. Mari Adams, preseason All-American running back, once again unavailable for Davidson. So rather than those 2 splitting reps, he's the feature back right now.
Yes, he is. And you notice there that there was some extra guys in the package. A bigger package is something that has become a little more commonplace. Certainly in the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers have done it a lot in the last several weeks, is bringing in an extra offensive lineman or 2 just to run the football, getting another body in there to mix it up and open up some lanes for their backs.
Davidson 1 of 7 on third downs. Cleland rolls. Cleland pressured. Cleland goes down. Michael Torres takes them to the turf, and Presbyterian's defense gets a stop.
Well, nice job on the back end. That's a coverage sack that time. The pressure gets there and affects Coulter Cleveland enough that he has to break outside the pocket. But see how he can't get anything? That's because the coverage stays disciplined on the back end, does not lose track of their receivers, and does not allow Coulter Cleveland to get that football out.
This elite Presbyterian defense forces a 3-and-out in the opening drive of the third quarter. And it's Brayson Palmer on to send this away. A couple of booming punts for the freshman. Another good one. But a favorable hop for Presbyterian. And the Blue Hose will start with it at the 37-yard line. And we will step aside. 14-6. Davidson leads it by 8. Presbyterian will hit the field for its first drive of half number 2. Looking to draw level on this beautiful day in Davidson, North Carolina. Back here on this beautiful Saturday in Davidson, North Carolina, Presbyterian's defense forces a 3-and-out. And here comes Ty Engelhardt. Engelhardt, his first start of the season today. Colin Hurst, a late scratch. On first down, it's Justin Montgomery, who runs into a mass of humanity. And he continues to shove a rugby scrum. Look at this. Oh, my. Forget about the tush push.
Did the old lineman up here a little bit of good. Good for the heart. Play after my own heart. How about that? The shove from behind by that offensive line. Getting in there, watch. Montgomery's just going to sit there and drive, but it's the offensive lineman here just continue to push. It's a slow build right there, but they're able to get those big legs in the ground and push him forward for a first down. How about that play?
What's more fun, that or a pancake?
Oh, that. 100% that play right there. You get those yards, that's a highlight, brother.
That moves the chains. It's Montgomery again who drags Denzel Chukwuemeka. A 7-yard gain, and this is where we saw Presbyterian successful in the first half, the run game.
Yes, and as the game went along in the first half, this is where it became more and more impactful. That first drive where they got, well, really the only drive where they've gotten a touchdown in this football game was because of the rushing attack. A couple of long games by Justin Montgomery, and this rushing attack was what really got him going.
Montgomery, a breakout season for the back who leads the conference in yards per carry. He's averaging 9 yards per tote today. Here he is again. Weaves his way for a 3-yard gain and moves the chains once more.
I think it's hard to understate how important it is and how amazing it is to have a running back that's averaging over 7 yards a carry. And we are in the later stages of the year. I mean, they've played 9 games. This is number 10. So this guy in Justin Montgomery has done a great job, not just running the football effectively, but when he's had a chance to break one, he has broken them for big chunks of yards.
And you know who's number 2 in the conference in yards per carry? His fellow running back, Zach Switzer. Here's Montgomery. Continues to churn for 4 yards. So I say that to say this running back room is deep for PC.
It's not just deep, it's very good, especially at those top 2 tiers and what they can do between Switzer and Montgomery. It almost makes you want to start thinking about a certain duo in the Metro City, especially with one of them being named Montgomery.
2nd and 6 on the ground, and Robert Lamar lays the hit on Justin Montgomery, one of the few times we've seen Montgomery go down in first contact.
And it's certainly a game plan, and think about the way they both run, and it almost mirrors the way that when we have seen Mari Adams on the field, and certainly with Mason Sharon on that Davidson sideline, there's a lot of running backs that are playing in this game today or that have played throughout the course of their careers for these two teams that are no-nonsense runners. A lot of vertical running north and south. They don't like going east and west. They love contact, and they invite it.
3rd down and 4. Presbyterian 2 of 7 on 3rd downs, and this likely 4-down territory as well. On the ground, it's Switzer, bursts into the second level. First down for Zach Switzer into the red zone.
It's so interesting. You get an offense like this that you know has balance, but without Colin Hurst out there, they've had to lean way more on the running game today than they have throughout the course of the year, and it has paid off. Even in a 3rd and about medium situation, they run the football there with great effectiveness into the secondary.
Switzer again lowers the shoulder. He is running tough, and it's 1st and goal after the 13-yard carry.
Almost the same exact play. Offensive line washes down to the left side, and by the time Switzer's at the line of scrimmage, he's on a straight line track down the field because his OL rushes everyone to the left side.
Tempo from the Blue Hose. Switzer. Third time's the charm. Touchdown, Presbyterian.